Welcome to Nepal, भन न। Welcome to Nepal. Welcome to Nepal. Welcome to Nepal, भन न। Welcome to Nepal. Thank you.
Welcome to Nepal, a country we were really looking forward to visiting for a special reason. We had our ups and downs during our whole time there, literally and figuratively. Let's have a look. We've only been here one day, but compared to Pakistan and India, Nepal seems like heaven. There's no one on the road, or hardly anyone. Occasionally we come across a bus or a few cars. There's things to see. It's not that hot.
It's perfect!
It's not perfect, it's just great.
We crossed the border in the west and mainly followed Highway number 1 towards the east, making 2 detours for Surkhet and Kathmandu. We are staying in this valley, in this village. You can see the road, it's under construction, and you can see chicken and ducks, yeah, and people living here. You see, this is the kitchen, for example, the neighbors.
Looks like they just turned on the river. 2 seconds ago the river was dry and now we have all this water which is coming. Unbelievable. Well, this morning it's raining and it's gonna rain all day long. We have our rain jacket and waterproof clothes. Also my super boots cover, so let's see how wet we get. Well, the positive thing is that it's fresh. There's barely anyone on the road, so we can't complain. We also see a lot of people with umbrellas when they are on bicycle or motorcycle.
Wet outside, wet inside.
Show me your hands.
Hands
The
are
other.
wet. Everything's wet. Alright, so what do we do if a tiger like chases us? Thing is that we just went through a military checkpoint where they warned us about tigers and elephants.
That we might see on the road.
And if we see any on the road, we have to be careful and not to approach them. And we shouldn't ask them for selfies. We're finally seeing some real wildlife. I don't know if you can see it, it's really small, but there's an elephant in the middle of the island. After tigers and elephants and peacocks, now we have to worry about these bad boys. The greatest one-horned rhino in the universe.
Tonight we are sleeping in the middle of a natural reserve. Can you hear it? We can hear frogs and a lot of insects. It's gonna be a nice concert tonight, but natural.
We said that we came to Nepal for a special reason. Our objective was to endow bicycles to some girls in some very difficult situations on behalf of 88 bikes.
Here's just a few images. There's a great video on our YouTube channel. Don't miss it if you want to find out more. We are in Lumbini, the birthplace of Buddha. Here, many Buddhist communities have decided to build their own temple, so we can visit temples from all over the world with their own architecture, and it's very interesting. After Lumbini, we had two options: continue straight towards the east or go north up into the mountains and stop by Kathmandu.
Kathmandu is an unmissable sight, but first we had to get there. At the time, we were far from imagining that we were about to cycle on the most dangerous road of our trip.
One really cool thing about Nepal is actually their money. Not because money is cool, because we all know it's not, but because on their notes, there's no bills, we can clearly see how proud they are of their natural heritage, apart from actually looking cool. I think they really, really do look amazing. On the other side, they actually all contain a picture of their animals. So, for example, on the 1,000 rupees, there is an elephant, an Asian elephant. Here we can see the one-horned rhino, which lives in these areas. Of course, we have the Bengali tiger. On the 500 rupees, on the 50 rupees, we can see that they have a leopard. We haven't seen any, but apparently there's leopards around. We go to the 10 rupees. The 10 rupees is cool because there's different types. For example, here you can see two different ones. They all have some kind of, I don't know what they are precisely, but they have really cool horns. 20 rupees, again, some kind of deer. And then on the 5 rupees, there is like a yak. So they're all really colorful. The pictures are really, really nice. We really like these. It's a pity to spend them.
¿Qué haces?
And just like in any other countries, when you leave the main road is when cycling becomes a lot more enjoyable. And you see a lot more interesting things actually. Yeah, yeah. He's in a hurry now.
Oh, Marco. Oh, pasan entre tus rayos. Oh.
So here they have samosa. It's a puree fried and it's spicy. Oh, some milk. This is some kind of chickpeas soup. Looks delicious. And finally, some lentils with garlic. Mmm. So this is the road in Nepal. It's gonna be fun. After maybe 20 minutes, we finally made it. We pushed, yeah, maybe 100 meters for 20 minutes. We're not gonna get to Singapore very soon, I guess. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's freezing.
We left at 8 and we did, guess how many kilometers? 21.9.
Wow.
And we had to stop again because it started to rain and now it's super cold. It was 32 degrees and it went down to 26 in like 2 minutes.
But now it's less than 26.
5 minutes.
My nipples are hard. Very hard. Very nipples.
Believe it or not, after 9 hours and 26 kilometers, we made it to the top. Woohoo! Cycling!